Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to our Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode series. Last episode we got a bunch of the things set up and we are basically working on crafting up the ultimate ingot. I finished with the enchanter, totally forgot that I actually needed bookshelves around it, so I have gone ahead and placed this down here, and yeah, I've gone ahead and got enchanted ingots, evil infused iron ingots, and I've gone ahead and actually crafted up a whole bunch of speed upgrades as well. So as you can see, I have 32 in there. You can do up to a stack of 64. If you don't know how these work, the extra utilities, you can have the bottom tier one, you can only have up to 4. The middle tier, you can have up to 16. And then the top tier, you can have a full stack of 64. I just did 32. We'll see. I have enough GP. I don't know if I have enough for a full stack, to be honest. I have 564, but I'm not sure. It kind of like scales like faster and faster, I think. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll just leave that at that. But yeah, I'm just kind of knocking out some more of the ingots that we're going to need for the ultimate ingot. I'm down to about, what, 15 that I am still kind of working on. Now, I was kind of looking at the Insanium ones, and you may notice a whole bunch of runes in my inventory. I was crafting up a bunch of these tier 3 ones, which are pretty easy. Is it green? Yeah. Throw all those if I have enough room. This chest is pretty full. But it's just over here where I can access it. But yeah, these are actually pretty easy. They're just rune, tier 1, a tier 2 rune, and 2 mana diamonds, and you actually get these runes back, so not too bad. But I am crafting these up because I'm trying to get the Master Infusion Crystal. So a couple sparks, resonating gems, mana pearls. I mean, this stuff is really easy. We have Elementium, Mana Steel, Ender Amethyst we finally have. So Sloth, Pride, Greed, and that. Alright, so just need Mana Steel and Terra Steel. Also, I rearranged this a little bit. I put the floating Kekamuras above the cake because, yeah, when I had the mana spreaders right next to the mana pools, it was basically the 2 side ones were pulling out of this, sending it into the middle, and it was kind of causing like a loop. So the 2 outside ones were permanently mana spreading. It was kind of funny. So I moved them back 1. And yeah. That is that. So Mana Steel. I don't have this automated. I don't know if we're gonna need that automated. Is there? I haven't even looked actually. But like, I know there is one for Mana Steel. Mana Steel doesn't have one. Does Elementium? Elementium doesn't have one. Is there a way to... I've never automated throwing stuff into the portal. I don't even know. Is that even possible? I do know, and I probably will do these, is set up the essence for the Terra Steel. I think that would be just the easiest. So that is one of the other reasons I'm kind of working on the Infusion Crystal. To finally get some of this stuff. Ooh, I don't have any Terra Steel. This is just the... It's just a regular recipe, right? Mana Diamond, Mana Pearl, and... I'm going to need a whole bunch more of this, actually. If I want to do the actual I want to do the essence. Yeah, it's fun watching everything turn on. The cool thing is they don't run if there's nowhere to put the mana, which is cool. It doesn't just cycle through all the pumpkins. And I actually have a ton of pumpkins. I filled these to the brim with pumpkin. So, alright. I can't remember. You can't do 2 at a time, right? Is that a... No. Yep, that's just kind of why it's a bit annoying. It does go fast, though. Because I do have 9 mana pools. So it gets... gets the mana pretty quick. But, alright. So I think that will... I think this is everything for the Master Infusion Stone. Which, really wasn't that bad. I've seen this way more complicated. Project goes on 3. It was like super complicated to get the... I don't remember what it was, but there's something about it. It was like really difficult. So we're using quite a bit of mana here, but since we have 9, this is kind of why I ended up crafting up 9 in the first place, just to get prepared for later. Alright. Guess I had a... It's a crafting table right there. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Is that not... Oh, block a mana diamond. JK. The wrong thing in there. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that kind of makes more sense, since mana pearls, mana steel would make sense that it would be mana diamond. Alright, but we're gonna have to wait for night. And actually, I don't even know... I don't know if we actually get that high. Well, actually, we don't need to wait for light. In this mod pack, we can make a night. I may need to do that. Do another one of these into the thing. Which we should have some really good crystals, actually. I could get that even better. Alright, so that's kind of what I'm working on. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that high. We're going to need a collector crystal sending starlight into the altar. Alright, so I'm going to get that grown, and I'll do that off camera because we know how that works. Alright, so that is that. Now, I was noticing with these Insanium ingots, there's 2 ways to do it. Well, actually, there's not 2 ways to do it. This is the only recipe, but I guess maybe I should... make recipes for all this. I didn't do it before when I needed them because I didn't have enough things for it. I didn't have enough space, but now I do. So that's... You have to have these in order. There we go. Alright, that looks kind of satisfying. Curious if I can actually craft one. Maybe able to. No. Yeah, I don't have recipes for these. Now, the question is, how do I want to go about doing this? Are we going to need... I have 1905 Supremium Essence. From our mob farm, killing the Wither. The question is, do I want to set up... What's the name of the, what's the base one? Not Insanium, what? Inferium. Yeah, do I want to set up an Inferium farm? Or is that going to be like enough? Like the question is like, how much Insanium are we going to really need? I do need quite a bit for those, but like the only other recipe is, all right, we use Insanium for these seeds, but the only other thing is the ultimate ingots. And again, if I have enough Supremium to craft up, you know, enough. I'll probably, no, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I will have to think about that. But it helps that we have this. So the other question is, do we want to go... I guess we could... Why don't I actually get that ready? Now these can be a bit funny. Where is... Here. So that... No. Oh, I haven't crafted up yet, of course. I need the actual thing. Let's see. It's like, I don't know. Is that... Oh, nice. I do have enough. Didn't I have enough? Oh, wait. Is that not... There's something weird here. Oh, look, a shooting star. Alright. Something weird here? I feel like... Usually if the thing pops up, it works. We are getting enough. That's odd, right? I feel like that's a bit odd. Maybe we're just... I don't know. Usually... Yeah, usually... If we have enough, it's daytime. It should disappear. Alright, is there something I'm... Yeah. Maybe it was just like, No, I don't know. That's kind of weird. I'll have to look that up. Alright. Yeah, let me do some more recipes here, and we'll see. There doesn't seem to be anything too crazy. Pig iron seems a bit kind of annoying. Again, I will probably just craft up just as much as we need. All right, these psi metals and stuff, and thaumium. Those are a bit annoying as well. Also, this lithium manganese dioxide sounds annoying. But, all right, we'll be back. Okay, real quick, I have crafted up a crystal. And, yeah, we'll give this a try. I'm thinking it was just like right at the very edge of being able to craft it, and when it would start, it would like fail or something. I actually don't know, but... There we go. Alright, so we're full. During the day even, completely full. But yeah, that's what how good those collector crystal things are. There we go. Yeah, I thought we were maybe just right at like the kind of very edge of being able to craft. There we go. That will be the infusion crystal. I'm thinking I may just set up Inferium Essence Farm, I think. I just don't know how much I'm gonna need. That's the only thing. Right, come on. There we go. That was taking forever. So, it is nice having a completely full crafting table thing during the day whenever I want. So, that is pretty cool. Alright, So I just wanted to show that off. I'm gonna, I guess, continue doing all this. I hopefully won't have an issue with this. Because there's only one crystal, so I'm kind of like, I hope it won't be a problem, but could be. Creative essence, are we actually going to need this? Okay, well that's a special recipe. Void metal. Gonna have to, talking here, putting the wrong thing in. I'm gonna have to set up Craft automation, I think. All right, so if we put that in there and say I want kind of this. All right. One of the issues I just noticed right there is that these are nested recipes. So like to get this, we need 4 of this, which means we need 4 of this, which means we need 4 of this. So like these recipes get crazy. And you'll get lag, AE lag, and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh yeah, there's that lag. So hopefully we're not going to be getting too crazy into mystical agriculture crafting, because I remember that lag was terrible in Project Ozone 3. But all right, yeah, let me continue working here. Actually, before we cut psi metal, PSI. Now I noticed it needs all 3 of these, and I have no idea. Psi metal, conjuration catalyst. You can double it. Kind of cool. It's easy enough. But how do you get this in the first place? Is it spell infusion? Oh boy. Is that the only way to get it? I don't think I've ever used psi. It's just not really my kind of thing. Alright, so there's that. Ebony is just that. Oh, it's not dye, it's... Alright. A lot of this stuff looks like it can be doubled with that. Ivory, I'm assuming, yeah. Similar. Again, do I just craft up 4 stacks of each of these and then that's it? Kind of thing, which is what I'm thinking. But I do need to look up how that is actually done, because I have no idea how that works. Alright. I think we should get at least... Yeah, there's those 3. Pop graphite, isn't that just... Can it only be done in an arc furnace? Is that... I'm gonna have to look this up. Hop graphite dust... Oh, coke. Coke dust into that. I can do that in manufacturing without having to go through all that stuff. Alright. Well, that's not too terrible. Alright, I already have a recipe for that. So, what was it? Hop? That I already forgot. Yeah. If I do that, and then that is just a smelting recipe. Even oh, I do have a room. I don't smelt a lot of stuff actually, which is kind of funny. Ooh, maybe out of room. My manufacturing. Do I need to craft up another one? The one annoying thing about these is because I have to pull out the... I have to use conduits to pull out the item that can't... I kind of like lose one side. If I was using conduits to power it, that would be different, but I'm not, so... Alright, yeah, let me, I guess we'll just... Here. I don't remember what that was for. Oh. Yeah, those are used for the enderium, the resonant energy frames. All right, but hop. Let's just make sure this works. That is kind of slow, even though I have things. I know. Ooh, I don't have those either. Man, so much stuff. So much random stuff I don't actually have. Like, I know aluminum gears, I probably didn't have any room for the recipe, is why I didn't do aluminum gear. Pyrotheum, I'm still working on, though, I think. Getting that fully automated. No. That. Yeah, I added a no. Get that out of there. Because it looks different. Alright, yeah, let me, we'll continue here, and did we get top? We did? Alright, easy enough. And we'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and I was just kind of looking for the creative energy cell. I think we're going to need 22. No. 28. I think we're going to need 28 ultimate ingots, so I'm just going to, I think, manually craft these up, because these lag so much in AE. And I think I have everything for them, but if we look at, yeah, that, we use 8,000 or 9,000 Nefarium. I think I'm definitely going to need to automate that stuff. So the Inferium, I'm probably just going to work my way up. The Inferium seeds, I don't know how high up we're going to get them, but I mean, that's easy. But each one, what I'm noticing is that tier, right, that's tier 1, tier 2. Yeah, tier 2 requires some essence from tier 1, and then like tier 3 would require some essence from tier 2. I'm kind of noticing. So that's just something to think about. And yeah, just needs lots and lots of essence. So I'll probably work on that in between episodes and see what I can get into. But I wanted to kind of check out Psi. And I have watched a mod spotlight on this. Thanks for that. A long time ago, I think I watched Direwolf's mod spotlight on it, and I know the gist of this mod, but I don't know the actual how it actually works really well. Now I think we'll just kind of go along, and we'll see. Now there is this. Welcome to Psi. You need to get Psi dust. You need to start crafting a cat assembler and an iron cat assembly. Place down the cat assembler. Put the blah blah blah. From there, drop some redstone dust in the world. All right, that's easy enough. And then we should get like a whole tutorial thing. So yeah. Luckily, this stuff is just the regular recipes. Nothing has been changed. But it has been a long time since I have... Well, that was a cool sound. Long time since I have even looked at Psi. Alright, so there we go. Oh, that was... 5,000? That feels like a lot. Okay, why? C doesn't want to work anymore? Oh, if you're holding it, apparently C doesn't work. If you're not holding it, there we go. So I need somewhere in here, we're gonna get Trick Infusion or something is to get the metal. Is what? Trick Infusion? So yeah, I need to kind of work through the mod, I guess. I think we need the spell thing, don't we? We'll use the spell programmer. That's what that's about the extent of, yeah, that's about the extent of how far I know. Learn. To get started, you need the spell, blah blah blah. Look up all the various components and create one. You don't have to make another assembly. You can put all your current, put it in your current CAD. That is effectively just an assembly in your crafting grid. Spell bullets. Yes, I did read that. Something about spell bullets. Yeah. So I guess I'm just going to have to kind of go through this. And if you want to create more assembly, pick a slot that has no bullet in it. All right. I guess I'm just going to have to kind of go through this. And I'm curious where I'm like infusion. Metal infusion. Level 10? Is that where we learn how to make metal? Man, is it that far into the mod? I guess yeah, I guess there's gold is the next tier, and then yeah. All right. Well, I guess let me yeah. Oh man, this is so overwhelming if you don't know what's going on. I know you like create the spells with the different things you get, but yeah. I'm gonna have to, don't you do something? Ah, that's how you do it. All right, cool. So if I want to upgrade it, I can do that. And then you can put the different things in which do different. I believe they upgrade the stuff, but I'm gonna have to go through the thing because I have never gone through this, so I can't skip it. So, all right, we'll be back. All right, I was actually gonna do a lot of this off camera, but I may just show the first part as I'm doing it. Uh, just to kind of see how we get along here. And then let me know if you want to see more of Psy. Uh, I can always do like a whole episode on just kind of progressing a bit through Psy if you want. Um, but yeah, just let me know. So basically, as I was reading, you need to, it says assembly, core, socket, battery, and colorizer. So I just crafted all those up, the very basic ones. So these are all super easy. Just some sawdust and iron. And yeah, that's all the basic ones. I didn't do a colorizer thing. Um, there we go. And then each thing adds, socket adds 4 sockets, and battery adds something overflow. I don't know. But all right, there we go. So there is that. I think it's just a little bit better than the old one we used to have. I'm kind of curious what happens. Ah, all right. So we can't do that anymore because we have stuff in it. So, but there we go. We can see everything we put in it. Don't know if we can. No, we'll have to craft up a whole brand new one if we want to do that. All right. So there we go. Spells need to be put in spell bullets. I crafted up one of those. Again, easy. Some redstone and iron. All right, so let's see where blah blah blah. Yes, I do know that. Add a piece of the grid. Right click any part of it. Select the piece up. I'm assuming these are the only ones we actually have for the very first tutorial. Once you have more, yeah. Tricks are the most important part of a spell. They are the means through which the spell interacts with the world. All right, so we're just getting a very basic thing. Start off by placing them in your grid adjacent to each other. When you left click on your selector caster. Oh boy. It's I know it's not as complicated as it sounds, but when I'm reading it, it sounds very overwhelming. Parameters, yeah, I do know what parameters are. I need to do we need like a spell bullet or something like that. We do I need What did I miss? Alright, after you set open up the spell chromer by right-clicking it, you'll see a large grid. This is where the magic happens. The programming system. To add a piece to the grid, right-click at any part of it. Right-click. There we go. So, caster. Bug. Yeah. So basically you're just doing... I think we're basically writing kind of like... Aren't we like writing programs, but it's in like a kind of bit easier to do. So, we get rid of that. Delete. There we go. I want to do that to the right of it. All right. Oh, that's cool. You can see like the little grid that we're kind of doing. All right. Start off by placing them in your grid adjacent to each other. When you left click on the selector caster, you'll find that nothing special happens. However, when you do the same for trick, a panel appears to the left. You configure the inputs of this piece. Parameters. Our debug trick sends out something to chat, so we need to know what that thing is. Take the target parameter and click one of the arrows so that your selector caster looks like it's pointing towards the trick. If you hold shift while looking at a piece, you can see what types of parameters it needs. It's useful. Ignore the number parameter for now over that. So what did it say? It wants to, I don't remember. We target like that. I think that's it, right? Yeah. All right. So there we go. Target says ignore number. That's what I'm assuming meant us to do because all this stuff popped up. So I think that was right. And it does save it. All right. So once you've done this correctly, you should see an X on the top turns into a check mark. There we go. And some values appear on the right. Don't worry about those for now. If you're still seeing a red X, hover over to see what the error is. Now that we need to take the program you've made and send it over to your CAD. Grab your spell bullet and right click the spell. Okay, that's how you do that. So you hear a beep boop. Place your into the assembler. You pick a spell holder CAD and hold the same key used to access the menu. You may only have a single CAD on you. If you have more than one, spells not work. Alright, so in order to level up the tutorial, you need to create and cast a spell that contains a piece highlighted in red on the last thing you've learned. So we need to cast a spell that contains this trick debug. So we shall do this. Alright, so we created the spell, which writes something in chat. I right click this. There we go. We heard the beep boop. And then there we go. Is that how we do that? All right. So there we go. We have the debug in there. Nice. Is there any way to... Yeah. All right. Cool. Looks like it has room for 4. We only have 1 spell, so I don't think we need to worry about that. There we go. All right. So we created a very basic spell in Psi. Basically, it just picks us, and then we cast this spell or whatever, which is basically just an ebook. It just writes stuff in chat. All right, that's pretty cool. And then we leveled up the... Oh, there we go. So if we have the 4 spells, if you hold C, then we can change the things. All right, nice. So there we go. We leveled up the thing. All right. So yeah, let me know if you want me to do an episode of me going through the tutorials. If not, I'll just do this. I'll read. I'll just go through this until we can get Psi Metal, which is, I'm assuming, right there. So, like I said, I have seen this mod. I have seen it been used, but it has been quite a few years, to be honest. And yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.